Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessings to the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. Shalom. And shalom to you few sisters that's listening and learning. Okay. And I want to get into a lesson going into this article that I seen from RT News. Okay. Lord willing, it's edifying to the elect. Okay. It says woman shot during U.S. Capitol siege dies as Virginia governor declares emergency and curfew kicks in. And I'm going to continue on. Virginia's governor, Ralph Northam, has declared a 6 p.m. curfew for select towns and issued a statewide emergency order after a massive crowd of protesters stormed the U.S. Capitol, seeing a demonstrator fatally shot amid the chaos. Northam said the curfew limited to Alexandria and Arlington, both of which border Washington, D.C., would extend into Thursday morning and was ordered at the request of the leaders of those towns. He also declared a state of emergency for all of Virginia. Hours after the breach at the Capitol on Wednesday afternoon, the announcement came after the governor sent some 200 state troopers and a National Guard unit to assist local law enforcement amid the chaos, joining fully activated D.C. Guard troops already deployed by D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser. And it says, as a crowd of Trump supporters stormed the Capitol and attempted to breach the Senate chamber, a woman was shot in the chest, captured in shocking footage circling online. She was seen leaving the building on a stretcher and was reportedly in critical condition, but later succumbed to her injuries, according to law enforcement. Sources cited by NBC News. Local police previously confirmed that an individual was shot, but offered no additional details on their condition. Okay, so I'm going to read a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to get what I had in the scriptures. Okay, I'm going to continue on in this article. It says the confrontation at the Capitol erupted after backers of President Trump gathered to protest the certification of electoral college votes for the 2020 election, interrupting the process after only 2 states were told as the building was placed under lockdown. Trump and his allies maintained the presidential race was plagued by voter fraud and irregularities. Okay, I'm going to continue on. And have called on Republican lawmakers as well as Vice President Mike Pence to challenge the count. However, the VP argued early on Wednesday that he lacks the authority to do so. It remains unclear when the vote count will resume, with Congress now at recess following the explosion of unrest in the nation's capital. Okay, so we see that things are heating up. Okay, whether this is staged or not, we know that prophecies are coming to pass, man. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get what I had in the scriptures. Okay, this is Isaiah 19 verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. Okay, and we know that the modern day Egyptians are these Americans. Okay, you Edomites, man. Okay, I'm gonna continue on. And they shall fight every one against his brother and every one against his neighbor. That's right, and we're seeing that right now, man. Okay, we know that it will be civil unrest, and we know that it'll intensify during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, you see that these Trump supporters went into the U.S. Capitol. Okay, we know that the National Guards was deployed. Okay, we're seeing that these people are coming up against the government, man. Okay, we know that it's going to get very bad out here, man. Okay, so I'm reading from the top again. This is Isaiah 19 verse 2. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother and every one against his neighbor. That's right, and we're seeing that right now, man. Okay, you're seeing these Trump supporters, coming up against these Biden supporters. Okay, you're seeing, these people with different political views coming up against each other, man. Okay, we know it's going to get very bad out here, man. Okay, we see that Esau Edom is divided, man. All right, and I'm going to continue on. City against city and kingdom against kingdom. That's right. And we're seeing that. Okay. We know that we're in a time of war, man. Okay. You're seeing there's protests going on all around the world. Okay. You're seeing that these people are coming up against the government. Okay. We know, man, that we're in a time of war, man. We're not in a time of peace right now, man. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get what else I had. Okay. I'm going to get this in 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter. Okay. This is 2nd Esdras 9 verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. That's right. And how do we do that? By watching, seeing what's going on around the world, seeing what's going on in the news, and filtering it through the scriptures, man. Okay. That's how we know what time we're in. Okay. Now I'm going to continue on. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, verse 2, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. That's right, by way of these plagues. Okay, and I'm going to continue on. This is 2nd Esdras 9 verse 3. Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, that's right, there are earthquakes going on all around the world, man. Okay, I'm going to continue on. And uproars of the people in the world. And we're seeing that right now, man. Okay, we're seeing the uproars of the people, man. Okay, we're seeing the protests going on around the world, man. We're seeing the people coming up against the government, man. Okay, just like I was going into in this article I was reading, we seen these Trump supporters going to the U.S. Capitol, man, coming up against the government. Okay, so we know we're seeing the uproars of the people. Okay, and it's gonna get a lot worse, man. It's gonna get a lot worse out here, man. Okay, and I'm gonna get what else I had. I'm going to get this in 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter. Okay. This is 2nd Esdras 15 verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. That's right. And we know that woe goes into destruction. Okay. I'm going to continue on. For the sword in their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another. That's right. And what's that's going into? Civil unrest. Okay. I'm going to continue on. And swords in their hands. That's right. It says, and swords in their hands. Okay. And we know that a sword is a killing instrument, man. Okay. Right now, you see that gun sales are at an all-time high. Okay. And we know that during the time of Jacob's trouble, it's going to be like every man for himself out here, man. Okay. People will be looking to grab whatever they can get their hands on, you know, to put people to death, man. Whether it's a beer bottle, a bat, okay, whatever it is that they can use, man. We know it's going to get very bad out here during the time of Jacob's trouble, and we're warning our people, man. Okay. And I'm going to continue on. This is 2nd Esdras 15 verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men. That's right. Sedition goes into uprising and rebellion. That's right. And we're seeing that right now, man. Okay. We seen that today, you know, with these people, you know, that was going into the U.S. Capitol, man. Okay. And like I was going into, man, it's going to get a lot worse, man. Okay. And it was also reports about armed protesters outside the state capitol in Georgia, man. Okay. So we see that it's going on all across Babylon the Great, man, and across the world, man. Okay. It's going to get very bad, man. Okay. This is just the beginning. Okay. Some reads from the top again. This is 2nd Esdras 15 verse 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. That's right. It says, and invading one another. Okay. So we know that people will be assaulted. People will be attacked. Okay. You look and see, you know, what just happened. Like in the article that I was going into, you know, with the woman, you know, that went inside of the U.S. Capitol. Okay. You see that she was shot and killed, man. Okay. We're going to see a lot more of this, man. Okay. During the time of Jacob's trouble. All right. And I'm going to continue on. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. That's right. So we know, man, these people, they're not going to care, you know, what the mayor has to say. They're not going to care what the governor has to say. Okay. You see these people, they don't care what the president has to say, man. You see that these people are out here doing whatever it is that they want to do, man. Okay. Coming up against the government. Okay. And I'm going to continue on. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. That's right. So we know that these people will be out here doing whatever it is that they want to do, man. Okay. These people, they're not going to have to go to the governor, you know, to get a sign off on what it is that they want to do, man. Okay. We know it's going to get very bad out here during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, we're seeing, things happening right now, but we know that it'll intensify, man. Okay, it's going to get even worse during the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, but with that said, Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect, the 1/3 of the nation of Israel. And I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to my apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.